logic straight out the window. You know all skin ain't kinfolk. I ain't jumping on that banana boat. I'm getting in even if it's slow. What's the point of voting polls? I see TV, life is like a Truman Show. We living in multiple realms. Chop the conscience at the fucking stand.
Like, check out this V and SF, bro. 1906, Electric V. Getting up out of there. Do you think the people on that land created that? Look at this. Walkway, escalator. Do y'all think the people there create? Look at that, the bell. The bell looking shape, the Eiffel Tower, bro. They ain't create that. They just took it over. They rented it out. Renting. Invaders on the land. That's why I look up and still see an invasion. I'm finna hit the studio and go crazy this weekend, bro. I gotta get some shit off my chest. But this is San Francisco, man. That picture y'all seen before was the early depiction of San Francisco. But then in the late 1800s, it was buildings like this. World Fair. You had people coming all around the world. Tell me in 100 years, y'all laid the land with capitals and what they call spectras and spears and those scythes like that on top of those buildings and how tall they were. But on the bottom, people was on horses and buggies, bro. Get out of here, man. Look at this. This is a book from the 1880s. Imagine if you had this book in kindergarten, in elementary school, how your creativity process would be. Even with the internet. The internet is the best tool, bro. But our creativity is gone because of how bland this society is. Like, even the way we are viewing art, it's all like a synthetic form. And when I say synthetic form, we don't build according to nature. Like, these people will build a building and it don't align with nature. 300 years ago, when we built a building, you seen a skyscraper, it connected with the land, bro. It wasn't no mystery god. It wasn't no crazy shit, bro. Like, this shit is real, bro. And I just want to say, like, when it comes to these people erasing the history in our face, bro, we don't realize that this got an effect on our mind. This has an effect on our mind. They said they found this, how SF was looking when they found it in 1776. This is when they founded it. It was just a blank houses and a whole empty island. That's bullshit, bro. Even on like pictures from that time, you can find old pictures of buildings that look weathered over 100 years old. This is the Cliff House in 1902, bro. If you want to know, it doesn't look like this no more. It looks boring, dry, and bland and ugly. When you go to SF, bro, it's crazy because, like, growing up, I know how old it is. Like, even when you go to Chinatown and you look at all them buildings, it's like, Chinatown? Or there's just some people who inhabited China in this town in the early 1900s. And the government allows them to be there because it displaces the original people. We would never look into what's going on over there because you got a buffer race. Like UBTV say, they put these buffer races in to get in the way. Mexicans, Asians, Indians, $5 Indians, anybody who will register themselves as white on paper, they're buffer races, right? And beyond that, this is the Cliff House now. And on top, that was the 80s. At least they still kept some flavor to it. At the bottom, that's modern day. Like, yo, bro, like, y'all are disgusting, man. Like, they want to do anything and everything to block our vision, bro. Like, they don't want us to have no type of vision. They don't want us to wake up one day and just be like, man, what's going on? Like, this ain't right. Because the moment I wake up and be like, man, I ain't supposed to work no job, man. Why am I doing the same thing I'm doing every day, bro? Like, yesterday they sent me home at my job. And I had to call these people and get paid and stuff like that. But then I'm like, bro, you know what? This ain't it, bro. This working a job, this ain't it. This shit is just not it. I have to do what I gotta do to survive. But it's just like, it's more to life than this shit. Than paying bills and doing all this shit, bro. Like, give me back my creativity, my art. So I took it back. But look at this, though, y'all. That's why I'm going to the studio this weekend. But look at this, though, y'all. The destruction process of the Cliff House. And then they built that little ugly John. And if y'all know, these is, quote-unquote, the earthquakes and the fires, the early great earthquake. It don't matter what you call it, earthquake or fire, same shit, same little fallacy. The earthquake, the fire that they say really happened in SF, and the earthquake that happened, and the fires that happened in San Francisco, and the great fires of Detroit. I'm starting to think like, man, that was an attack invasion. Bombs on the land. Y'all bomb Black Wall Street. I want y'all to bomb some more buildings. Then I got to putting this shit together. Meanwhile, while we hipping and hopping, right? You was hipping and hopping, civil rights voting, warring, Harlem Renaissance, and war on drugs, black exploitations. They blowing up the land. Boom, 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 boom. So when we finally be like, hold on, we need to stop fighting each other and look up. There's nothing to look up to, because they destroyed the land. Back then, it was probably in our face. That's why Black Wall Street and shit like that was just popping up. I'm telling you, it's probably like the energy was still there to create. But they like, yo, we got to get them distracted on some other shit so we can destroy the land and re-mechanize it. Damn, so that's why they put us to sleep. That's why the war on drugs happened. That's why this shit all was happening, bro. And I really had this epiphany yesterday, but I just remembered it again right now. That's why all this happened. They had to destroy Tartaria. They had to burn the cities down. They had to restart everything. And this was I'm talking about late 60s, 50s, 40s, up to now. They still destroying state buildings and stuff like that, right? But this was already happening since 1800s, 1700s. Since the war started, we've been thinking like, oh, they just put us in slavery. They put the land in slavery. They destroyed the free purpose buildings, the free energy buildings. That's why they call them churches. Because they make you feel better, because these buildings is really energy centers, and they don't want us to tap in with the real purpose. They don't want us to bring no frequency tones. They don't want us to bring no sound bowls up in the church. They don't want us to start doing certain shit, bro. Like, I used to think when I was a kid, opera, right? All that opera shit. I wouldn't go to the cracker opera, but like, I could see my ancestors doing some shit like that with my people. And I'm like, you know what? This shit might have been something, some type of healing or some shit like that. Like, I feel like they do it in a way that's just like, it's just low frequency. No different than how they love that low rock metal music. Shout out to all my white people though, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about racist, like real racist people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about people who really indoctrinated by what they believe they are. And not what they were what they were told they are, and not what they truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to say we all one human race. Fuck that. Because my ancestors we wouldn't. Nah. But at the same time, you got some black Europeans too. I ain't just gonna call them Europeans. But you got some melanated people too who set y'all ass up. You gotta think about this, bro. These niggas riding on horses and buggies in America, taking up land, talking about industrial revolution. Y'all didn't know how to wipe. Y'all was still picking from y'all ass. Learn how to pick from y'all ass in the early 1900s, bro. You telling me these people was running civilizations and governments and all this shit, man? You watch the movie Redwood. You gonna see how primitive most of them people was. Even when it comes to the Klansmen and all them, it was always one activist, one person that told everybody what to do. Yeah, we don't like black people. Run into their towns. Yeah, we hate them. Because they don't know that their anger is derived from really they boss, they general, they leader, they oppressor, they life. But they projecting it out. No different than if you mad at your boss and then you go hit your girl when you get home. That type of inferior, low frequency, like that weak shit. That's why them white girls come run over the tracks and be with a real nigga, right? And a loving, kind man with big pole and masculinity, they coming like, rah, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna hurt you, Becky. You know? So nowadays, it be like, it is what it is, bro. When you see black women dating outside their race, when you see black men dating outside their race, we in Babylon, we in the Matrix. But that still don't have to stop us from building our land back, bro. But it do at the same time, because it disconnects us from our true power, because we ain't getting it from each other. But that's why I'm staying down. Like, I understand what everybody be saying, but we all we got, man. Like, look at this, bro. Look at that. On the bottom, that's when they found that stuff, and on the top, that's an ark from the 1800s. Look at that ark. Hold on, bro. I gotta get a closer view of that ark. This ark is from 1886 in San Francisco. Look at the stars and the emblems and the people standing. Who designed that? Then there's another building this not the World Fair, nothing. This is just San Francisco, and I'm pretty sure this probably got took down, because I ain't never even heard of this or seen this growing up. I never even heard about the word I never heard the words old world, mud flood, or Tartaria, even though those are like just trigger words. Just like how somebody used Anunnaki or something like that. Those are just words to get the point of what we talking about. I never even heard these terms brought up growing up in San Francisco. Not in school, not in nothing. I hate these motherfuckers, bro. They some liars. That's all they fucking do is lie. Like, y'all could have made us so more developed as humans if you would have told us about the history of the world when we was kids. So our imagination could have ran wild. Then we could have put more of that wonders into the world. But they denting us down and raised us up to be fucking slaves. Go get a trade, go get an education, go get a school. I heard somebody say, well, you have to get a job or you're not gonna get no money. You're gonna be broke. Like, it's niggas who will sit there, and when I say that, these motherfuckers that tell you to work a job, go to school, get a trade, get an education, a nigga get mad at me for saying that. Don't be mad because I recognize the slavery. You defending the system. Bro, it's people like that. I want to delete you faster. I want to delete you. I don't even want the elites. I want you. I want you. Because you defending this shit? Whoa. Then every time you click their profile, there's nothing on there. Nigga, don't be mad because I'm questioning my reality at a younger age and your ass old as hell and you done give up all your years so you want to defend. Yeah, it's part of being an adult. It's a part of being. I don't care when I turn 50 years old, I'm still gonna be like, this shit some bullshit. I'm gonna tell my kids, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, but that money get printed up the same way. Figure out what you're trying to do and without exploiting or deteriorating yourself and provide value into the world and take your time. Bro, that shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Duh, nigga. My bad, let me calm down, bro. I just be getting lit when I think about this shit. And then when it's like, when you try to tear down the veil, the people that try to put the veil back up, like, oh, no, so. Like, what? What are you doing? Get out the way. Get out the way. Go to work then and shut up and stop watching videos like this. You know? Well, it's on TikTok. But still, it's like, I don't be getting people, bro. Like, where's the open-mindedness? Where's the creativity? Oh, yeah, I get it. Life made the Matrix beat the life out of you. So now you want to try to beat the life out of me. Beat the vision out of me. Well, nah, bro. You can have your misery in your Matrix life and you working 40 years to go give it to your wife and your wife still gonna get crushed by me and I'm taking your divorce money. Goofy. And around, but you'll be surprised how this world works. The same dudes that's working these jobs, getting busting their ass and providing for these women, and they women breaking it off to another man. Yo, like, bro, life is sick. Life is sick, bro. So you mad at black people because we get it the way we get it and we move the way we move and we got black jobs. Whole time y'all got the best jobs, the most high civilization. Y'all so advanced, right? But we neck and neck with y'all. The pay gap ain't even that different. We making just as much money as y'all now. I mean, you got degenerates in the hood, but nigga, y'all had 500 years to get ahead. All y'all got is a better house and some cars. Yeah, you've been tricked. You've been fooled. Then when you got melanated people moving right next to them, why you think they be racist? Because they had 500 years. Or did they? Or did they? Or have we just fell asleep? Literally for about 50 years we've been asleep. That's it. Not even that. We were literally just woke in the 70s. The early 70s we was there. The war on drugs was the real slavery. That was the real, like, get down. Because even when we was going to college and trying to be a part of a system, we was still sober, but we was high off the lot. But you'll have reminders every once in a while that come in and try to wake us up. But now it's to the point where you try to bring people some power and they throw it back in your face. They don't even want to hear about how powerful they was. We out though, man. Glitch Gang, tap in. If y'all want a Milky Course Crystal, hit the email, man. Hit the email. It's right there. YoungBandoScandal@gmail.com.